itself. So that's when we say the word, is as soon as his mouth touches the treat.
So we're going over, just for people at home, teaching him to use his dog bed, which we're calling Nest. I just had to film it because I'd never seen a dog's tongue that long like it was the beginning of this video. You'll see it when you watch it again. Nest. So Sam just got done explaining the first way we do is we just toss the treat like she is now. Every time the dog goes over and touches it with his lips, he hears the word, command word. In this case, we're using Nest simultaneously. So that's the first stage. Sam will describe the second stage.
Next, what we'll be doing is when he's not around, we'll actually put the treat over there for him to be able to actually go and find on his own. So then he'll find out that, oh, if I just go over here and check this area out, there's treats there. So then it'll be rewarding him to go and look at it on his own.
Now, when you do that, when you leave it, you could do it when he's just not paying attention, but you leave it there when he's not looking. Now, what Sam's going to do now, I'm going to have Sam throw one over in front of the TV to distract him, and then while he's not looking, she's going to leave another one on the nest. So now, what kills most people, we want to tell the dog and point it out. There we go.
Nest.
So we let him discover it on his own, and that leads to some confidence. So now he's like, this is a magic bed. Every time I go away, so he's looking at Sam, where can I get the treats? This is where the smell's coming from, so I'm going to look at it, and she's ignoring him. She's not paying any attention to him. Now, the bed that you use, that you were given by the whoever you rescued him from, is a light-colored bed. So we can see, well, it's a little bit of a crevice there, but you can see that there is a treat there. And so we're just going to wait for him to discover it on his own. So when you leave one, there we go. So you're going to say it this time.
Nest.
Perfect. So when we leave one there, we just watch. Do not point it out. And if either dog gets it, then we say it with that dog. Now, because you have two dogs, and sometimes competition creates a problem, and because he's clearly more animated than Buddy is, and Buddy's a little bit more sensitive, we want to practice this maybe when you're out walking Duke. So you are in here practicing with Buddy. So Buddy gets a chance to win every time because he's not competing. But eventually both dogs, you'll say Nest, and both dogs will go over there expecting to get a treat. Now the third step is basically when the dog, at first we put the treats there to entice him to go. And now he's already starting, it's only been 5 or 6 treats, and now he's already starting to go there and look for him. What will happen next is next time he goes over there on his own, before you give him the treat, or without a treat being present, you just say the word Nest every time he walks over to it. Now, if you have a treat and it's convenient, you're sitting maybe where Sam is, you can reach over and give them the treat while they're standing on the nest, or sitting or laying down on the nest. And eventually, within a week or so, you just say Nest, and they'll just both go over there expecting to get that treat, and then we can wean them off the treats. We don't have to give them the treat every single time, but it helps. There's nothing wrong with giving your dog, I mean, if you think about it, that treat probably cost you about a penny. You won't find very many people or animals that will work for a penny these days. And so if we can get him to do that, that's awesome. So he's just going to where the scent is strongest, which is Sam's hand. But eventually he's going to turn and look to his right. He's going to see it, and this time you'll say the word. And Sam's just being completely still. So she's just saying, I'm uninteresting. I have nothing for you. I'm not disagreeing with your sniffing. I'm not encouraging you. I'm not rebuking you. And eventually, we'll see. He should go over there. Why don't you lean back maybe a little bit? Just on the couch, on the back part of it. There you go. And block him if he tries to get up.
I have short legs. I have to be able to stand up.
I have to put a pillow behind me.
Okay, there we go. I'll use your back.
There you go. See, Sam is, there we go.
Nest.
Perfect. So Sam used her environment, which is a trick that we like to do a lot. So, I mean, taking him out for dog skiing, you can tell he's still panting pretty heavily. But this is a great way, and Sam just put another treat there. So again, every time he goes over there, for the first couple of days, you're going to be very liberal with the application of the treats. Okay. I know it's election year, sometimes that's a dirty word in Nebraska. But we want to be liberal when it comes to giving the treats, and he's going to get one more.
Nest.
That was a little bit early, so try to time it so you don't say Nest until it touches his lips.
And that time was really good because he actually walked away on his own. I didn't have to lure him away, because then it could become a game where he's like, oh, great, you're going to throw something this way, and then I just run this way, and then it becomes a learning game. So that was a really good application because he removed himself, and I was able to... Oops, I think he saw me, but... Yes. I was trying to be sneaky, but you see where that's going, where he didn't watch me that first time, and then he came all the way back from the door.
And now he's sitting on the nest. So every time you put them in the backyard, I would immediately go and put a treat. And just put one. Don't put two, because the first dog they're going to get both. So just one per application. So that's how we can create the command word to use the dog bed on command. Or I didn't say that right, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.